And now to help us understand the Michael Cohen case is former federal prosecutor Juan Massini. Juan, thank you so much for being with us today on UNews.
Well, thank you very much, Andrea. Good to be with you.
Likewise, Cohen was sentenced to a total of 3 years in prison, but there were several crimes he pled guilty to. Most of his prison sentence is in relation to which crimes exactly?
Well, what your viewers need to understand is that we have two different cases going simultaneously. First of all, you have the one from the Southern District of New York, and the other one is the one from the Special Prosecutor's Office. In a sense, while they are commingled and they were sentenced yesterday together, what you need to understand is the first one, the one from the Southern District of New York, is predominantly based on fraud and also campaign finance issues, while the second one from the Special Prosecutor's Office has to do with the lying to Congress. What people many times ask is, well, why didn't the special prosecutor take the one from the Southern District of New York? And your viewers need to understand that part of it is the special prosecutor has a specific charter that is awarded to him as to what he will investigate and what his authority is. And if it falls outside of that, that's when a U.S. Attorney's Office would pick that up.
Well, we do know that of those 3 years, 2 months he will be serving for lying to Congress. Now, former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn will be sentenced next week. What can we expect to see?
Well, a few things you need. Based on the different reports that have been filed to the court, Mr. Flynn has met approximately 19 times with the special counsel's office. There is a cooperation agreement. And the other thing to understand is that based on his guidelines on an offense level, based on the guidelines, an offense level of 6 approximately, he's looking from 0 to 6 months. So under the federal guidelines, the most he would do would be 6 months. But it looks like he would not get any time based on his cooperation and by the recommendation by the special counsel.
Now, in regards again to Michael Cohen, we know he will have to surrender in March, specifically March 6th, as the judge ordered. But can anything else happen to Michael Cohen or be implicated in any other way? What's next for him?
Well, few things that you should know: that even though he was sentenced to 3 years under the federal guideline, under the federal statutes, normally, unless something extraordinary happens, you will serve 85% of whatever you get sentenced. So he'll be doing, 2.5 years or so based on that sentence, plus paying the fines. Regarding what might happen next, it really depends on what his cooperation agreement might have been with the government. This could be it. He pled basically to 8 counts in the Southern District of New York. He pled to the lying. So it could be that the worst is behind him now.
Well, we will be following this very closely. So many developments in so little time. Thank you so much for being with us, former federal prosecutor Juan Massini.